Hello, beautiful people. So, tonight I am going to be doing the skincare regimen that I have been doing for the past week or so. Um, in about March or April of last year, 2020, of course, where everything hit the fan, my skin hit the fan, and my skin just did something I have never seen it do before. It was always inflamed. Every day I had a new pimple, which turned into a dark spot or a blemish because my skin has always been extremely sensitive. So, um, I'm really trying to get into a routine that works for me again, including eating right and eating better because I know that has a lot to do with it, as well as stress and some other factors like things that may irritate my skin and things like that. But I'm trying to be a little bit more conscious about it. So, for this skincare regimen tonight, I'm going to be using some simple, refreshing facial wash, and it is free of chemicals, perfume, color, alcohol, soap, and mineral oils. And I'm also going to be using the light moisturizer by Simple as well. And I got these from TJ Maxx. TJ Maxx. I usually use my Mary Kay, but every now and then I like something that foams to kind of get in the pores and makes me feel like it's actually getting clean and getting deep down in there. And so after that, I go in with some witch hazel, which is good for blemishes and it helps tone your skin. And tonight, I am going to be going with avocado oil as my moisturizer afterwards. I don't always use oil because, of course, it clogs your pores more. So I kind of alternate between using either the cream moisturizer or an oil, or sometimes I just mix a little of both if I'm not using just one or the other. So I am going to go in and just wash my face. And I like to do that twice to make sure that I'm getting everything off. One thing that I do from time to time is I use this to get most of the makeup off first. And this is something that I just tried. I just bought this. So I actually like it. I think it's been helping a lot. It's Shea Moisture African Black Soap Clarifying Facial Wipes. And they help balance oily, blemish-prone skin, removes makeup and dirt without rinsing or drying. So I'm just going to take that nice soft cloth and I remove all of that. You're not supposed to get it in your eyes, so be careful with that. And I just remove all of that. Fold it over. And as you can see, some of the results of those blemishes and those pustules that I had. And it would literally be a pustule like every day. It just recently stopped doing that. I would have a new pop-up every day. And if I still have the pictures, I'll show you guys a picture later on about what it looked like afterwards. And so my skin just really started coming back to itself maybe about a month ago. And I didn't really do anything too much different. It just stopped, I just made a even more conscious effort to eat better and drink my water. But yeah, I think it was probably a mixture of the stress of the time. I was buying a home and then we started having to wear the mask and it was just like, no, my skin was not having it. So anyway, I'm gonna go on there. And I like to use my hands. It's best to use our hands. Another thing is I've been trying to make a conscious effort not to use washcloths. Even though we clean our washcloths, and I make it a point, whether they're colored washcloths or white, to always wash my washcloths and the white clothes with some bleach. But even with that, we shouldn't probably be using that material or those washcloths that we use on the other parts of our bodies on our face. So I'm just going to go in and rinse this off. And I'm just going to dab my eyes to get some of the soap off there. And I do it twice, like I said. Yeah. So I'm going to do that again. And a little of this cleanser goes a long way. So to be honest, I put probably a little bit more on than I need. But I'm gonna go and rinse it off one more time. Some lukewarm water. And I'm doing this all with my hands. So I'm going to take a couple of paper towels off. Because again, I'm not trying to use the washcloth on my face. And you can either pat it or wipe it. And I'm just trying to wipe it a little bit so I can get any remnants of that makeup off. And I like to take this and gently go up under my eyes, especially if I've been wearing mascara. And I just go in an upward motion. Okay, make sure that I don't have any black up under my eyes, because I don't want to leave that mascara on, or the eyeliner. So I'm just gonna get this damp again so I can get some more of this eyeliner off. I'm going a gentle upward motion. Okay. So now I am going to get a cotton pad. And I am going to go in with the witch hazel. So I get this nice and soaking wet. And I just go in a circular motion. I get my nose up under my eyes, but not too close to your eyes, because remember, witch hazel has alcohol in it. Circular motion here. Go across my lip, my jawline, because my chin was catching hell. And I have a lot of dark spots here, and I've had, not always, but I've had these for the past couple of years because I have ingrown hairs. So that's something I've been trying to work on as well. So I'm just kind of trying to get a regimen that works for me, in combination with other things like my diet, my proper water intake, to get my skin in a much better condition. Yeah. I'll just go ahead across my neck as well, since I have it there. Chest, that breaks out a little bit too. Get that nice and clean. So I'm going to let that dry. And I'm sure a lot of you already know about the motions and the directions we're supposed to go when we're moisturizing or applying anything to our face. You always want to go against gravity. So here you want to go up. Here you want to be very gentle with the pads of your fingers. And here you want to go up as well. And of course, on the neck, you want to go up. This is a good exercise too to get your blood flowing. Yeah. So now it's all dry. And witch hazel feels a little sticky after it dries. Yeah. For tonight, like I said, I don't always use them both together, but tonight I am. Usually it's either one or the other, and I used to wear oil in the morning, but I don't anymore. I just put this light moisturizer on, and sometimes, or I also add in a primer, so I mix the primer and the light moisturizer together, and they both have SPF, so the moisturizer, the makeup, and the primer all have SPF in it, so I'm pretty well covered, even though this is only 15. But all together, they still do the trick. So I'm going to take a little less than a dime size, like half a dime size or less than that, because this spreads and it goes a long way. And I'm going to take a dime size or a little less as well. So I got that in there together. And I'm just going to go on upward, upward. And I'm going to be doing this regimen for the next 5 to 7 days to see if it improves, if this combination of things help improve my skin even more as far as the blemishes and the outbreaks and whatnot. And don't forget, there's a combination of things. You also have to make sure that your bedding is clean, so you want to clean those at least once a week as well. Make sure you're wearing a fresh mask every day. Getting your proper water intake, taking your vitamins. So I go up, I go up here, up. And sometimes I use a roller, but I haven't been using a roller lately. And I'm gonna go up here, and up here, And I also, for my lips, most of the time, if I'm not using Vaseline, I'm using coconut oil. Coconut oil is the bomb. I use this all over my body. So you're going to take some coconut oil. Don't forget about your lips. Can't forget about the lips. Yeah. And there we go. That's my regimen for tonight. And like I said, here's what I'm starting with. And we're going to see how I end in the next 5 to 7 days, because like I said, I've pretty much been doing this regimen with a few things different, but I've been doing this for at least about a week with the witch hazel and just sticking to one cleanser, 2 cleansers or so, because like I said, I usually use Mary Kay, but like every second day or so I like to get in with a foam cleanser, and I got this a few days ago and I've been doing that. So that's it.